So another reason the sidewalks are difficult, you see it's all at an angle here. You gotta kind of walk twisted. And then, look at that big step. Oh my gosh. Watch. At least this one's smooth. And then you go along and pretty good sidewalk in front of a very fancy building here. But then there's a car on it, so you gotta step out into the street. Yes, these are very nice sidewalks. And even when they have a driveway, they still keep the sidewalk pretty level. Though you could trip a little bit if you're not paying any attention at all, but I am paying attention. Grandpa, don't trip. Okay, May, I'll be careful. Silly me, I almost tripped right there. I didn't realize that it went down, but it did. Kind of like you have to keep looking down. If you're looking forward, you may miss something. But you gotta look down and then look back up again, like here. See, it starts going down. And then, you gotta be careful. Then, it's totally uneven here. There you gotta be careful. So let's look. I'm just having a great old time walking down. And then suddenly, it dips down. You gotta be careful now. And if you're watching, you could stumble right here, you see? Yep. But I am watching. At least there's a nice bright yellow line here, so you can kind of see where the curve is. Uh-oh. Now we're getting down to the nasty sidewalk. It's all kind of broken up. It suddenly takes a dip here. If you were an old grandpa, you could easily make a mistake. Find yourself tripping. Let's go up here and take out this sidewalk. We're going up the hill past the Chinese restaurant. Oh, nice little rock. And then you come here, and then suddenly they got this hole here, which again, you could trip. You see how you could trip there if you put your foot in the wrong place? Well, let's just walk up the street. See, this sidewalk is nothing like that nice big sidewalk that we were looking at before. This sidewalk is actually pretty good shape. Just got to keep watching though, because then suddenly it goes up, and then for somebody's driveway, for their garage, it goes back down again, and then you got to walk twisted and then climb back up again. And then this one's falling apart, easy trip there. Hope I don't trip on making this. This wasn't even the street I wanted to go on. Shoot. Oh well. Well, let's see how easy this sidewalk is to walk on. Whoops, better look down. Oh, better look back up again. Oh, better look up again. There we go. Careful not to trip on this thing. Then another step down. Now we're back to the main street because I took the wrong street. Hey, we got a Dairy Queen. Only 120 pesos for two of your favorites. That's $6. Banana split. Anyways, start going up this other street. See how its sidewalk goes. Oh, wait a minute. People are parked all over the sidewalk. I'm going to have to walk out into the street, which I really don't like to do because there's so much traffic. Yeah, here really you can't say there's a sidewalk. I mean, I'm not going to jump up there. And all the cars coming at me. Yeah, it's just all these driveways. Oh, here's a little section might be called a sidewalk. Let's see. Walk up here. You can see Phyllis and Harlow, May, walking around here. If you didn't have a good set of eyes and your legs didn't work good and you weren't watching out, you could easily take a stumble or a fall on these sidewalks. You have to climb up a slope here. They tried to make it so you wouldn't trip there by putting a little piece of concrete. See that? Another one over here. It's not too bad right here, actually. Well, there's some little hazards here. Ooh, everything's all broken up here. Gotta be very careful. Walk right next to the wall so I won't fall. Gotta watch out, there's posts sticking up. Signs that have been cut off. You can see here where the sidewalk. I have to walk on the street right now. It's just too many problems with the sidewalk. Then you might say, oh, watch out for the dog poop. Then you say, oh, I'll walk along here, but wait a minute. They really don't even have a sidewalk here anymore. Just disappears. Then the cars are coming at you from every angle. Oh. Now this is a brand new place they're building. They have Taekwondo. So this sidewalk's not too bad. It's almost brand new. They're still building this building. So again, the curb's really high here. And then suddenly, I barely fit. Look at this. See, they got a post right there, and the wall's here. I do fit, but not very well. Hi, I'm Grandpa. Who are you? Street doesn't see, you know, here it's bad, but then all these cars are coming at you. So you can't really step out onto the street. Look at this. They built posts and things right in the middle of the sidewalk. I'll show you later what it's like at night. I don't know what all these people are doing here. And you're walking along and it's not too bad, but suddenly there's all these flowers and bushes. I don't want to walk past them. What if there was a bee there? And if I walk on the street, I might get hit by a motorcycle. You know, quick, run up here, get around this. Get back on the sidewalk. The best part of it, though, the worst part of it is how rough it is. But then you might get to some place you want to go, like Crapel, where they make all kinds of crepes. Oh well, that's enough of this. I'm going home. Look, I almost ran into the wire. Boom, that would not be fun. See why you want to stay on the sidewalk, because these cars and kids come right past you. Motorcycles and everything else. But I have to get off there because I don't want to walk into plants. Oh well. This is Tepic, the sidewalks of Tepic. That's all for now. Bye. This is the sidewalk at the beginning of the video. I'm actually walking on the cobblestone street right now. Just to show you how tall these steps are. Look at that. I don't know if you can appreciate that, but that's tall. And then you got to walk sideways. It's kind of bumpy. Here we are at the Airbnb after having survived the Banquetas de Tepic. Here's Francia.
Hi.
Hi. And here's your grandma. Say hi, just está lejos, Sonia. Shh. Say hi. Say hi, está de lejos. Say hi.
Hi, hola. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, May. Hi, Harold. Hi, guys.
Well, if the sidewalks in daytime are kind of tricky, at night it's trickier. So you're just walking along, everything's fine, and then suddenly the sidewalk dips down because someone has a driveway. Then you have to climb back up, but then suddenly there's all these weeds. Oh my gosh. I could get off and walk on the street, but then there's these cars coming by. I have to wait for this car. Now it's gone by, so I'll step down on the street. Then I'll watch out for this electric post that's hanging down. I'll try and get back on the sidewalk here. This is Tepic Nayarit. You're walking along and suddenly there's a wire right in the middle of the sidewalk. Another post that makes you get off the sidewalk. Oh, but then a great place to have crepes. Ooh, fancy crepes. Crepe hell. Oh well, but this isn't about that. 3 times a week they take out the trash and they put on the curb for the trash truck, so you can't walk through that. It kind of stinks too. Oof, and that smells nasty, all that trash. Then suddenly it gets nice here, except it drops off. You always got to be looking down. And then stepping up. The sidewalks. These are actually pretty good here. I'll show you some in the daytime. Not so nice. Or maybe I already showed that, depending on how I edit this video. And then it almost looks like Halloween here. These scary trees. Whoa! Now it's all busted here. It just fell off the sidewalk. And then I'm going to get brushed into these bushes. Nobody cleans up. And then this is all on an angle again. You're not careful, the motorcycle. They drive crazy around here on the motorcycles. You gotta really watch out for them. And then the sidewalk suddenly gets very narrow because the trees that are taking up most of the sidewalk. Look at that. There's my feet. And then there's all this bushes and things. And it's high and low. It's pretty dangerous. And if it's nighttime and you're walking along here, you got to be very careful, especially if you're carrying a big bag of groceries with ice cream and hot dog buns and all kinds of fun stuff. You certainly don't want to fall down and lose all your groceries now, do you? And of course, I'm more likely to do that when I'm trying to make a video on an uneven road with a messed up sidewalk. So I'm going to stop videoing right now just for my own personal safety. It's kind of a scary street. It's pretty dark. It's kind of hard to see imperfections in the road. But here we go anyways.